Jennifer Lopez's career is in crisis mode. Jennifer Lopez's career is currently in a state of turmoil. With decades of work under her belt and millions of cash that are beyond the wildest dreams of many people, Lopez is a woman who has achieved considerable success. However, all of her recent attempts to advance her career have been met with resounding failures. Their romance is chronicled in her most recent album, This Is Me Now, which was released not too long ago. Although it wasn't a terrible album, it was somewhat unremarkable and unoriginal. The album was a clear manifestation of her desire to make a statement, and in that regard, it is possible to claim that it is among her most successful works. On the other hand, the unnecessary film that was released alongside the record was confusing and disorganized. The picture deserves praise for the amount of effort that was put into it. Nonetheless, it was not disjointed enough to be compelling. After that, the documentary that follows the production of the movie makes an effort to provide a more in-depth and personally relevant look at J.Lo and the album that she created. This too came out empty and cringeworthy at points, with J.Lo's whole selling pitch essentially being that she still retains the attitude of Jenny from the block while trying to market a movie that she sponsored herself, and that cost $20 million. While it is true that her commitment and ambition are admirable, the fact remains that it did not resonate well with audiences and did not mark a fresh beginning for J.Lo. Moreover, the music by itself is not sufficient to justify a movie. There is nothing about it that is overly sentimental, extremely personal, or a complete and utter departure from the norm, not even for J.Lo herself. As a result of the fact that it is merely a follow-up to her previous album, This Is Me, then, the movie appears to be nothing more than a vanity project, which was developed to attempt to make the music achieve levels of depth that it does not achieve on its own. In addition, the year 2004 is no longer relevant. The relationship between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez is no longer as popular as it was in the past. The high school graduation ceremony for Ben Affleck's daughter, Violet, took place on Thursday. It was observed that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez appeared to be in a state of anxiety as they walked out of the event hand in hand. According to many sources, the actor, who is 51 years old, and the actress and singer, who is 54 years old, have been experiencing issues in their marriage throughout the past few months. As a result, they are presently residing in different residences. Throughout the morning on Thursday, the two were observed strolling together in Los Angeles on their way to a celebration celebrating Violet's graduation. To put things into perspective, this was the first occasion in around 2 weeks that they had been spotted together. When Jennifer Lopez stated in her newsletter on Friday that she had decided to cancel her This Is Me live tour, her fans were taken aback by the news. In a statement that was issued by officials of Live Nation, it was stated that the singer is taking time off to be with her children, family, and close friends. "I am completely heartbroken," Jennifer Lopez remarked. "I am sorry." As rumors circulate about Ben Affleck's breakup, she decides to cancel her tour. Additionally, Lopez issued a letter to her followers in which she wrote, "I am completely heartbroken and devastated about letting you down." Lopez's statement was shared with her followers. "You should be aware that I would not carry out this action if I did not think it to be a need. I would like you to be aware of this fact. In the future, I promise that I will make atonement for the actions that I have taken and that we will all be able to get back together again." Even though it is not surprising that she desired to convey the experience of falling in love once more through the medium of art, it is possible that she should not have made this the sole selling point for her era. It would appear that she and her team were counting on the fact that people would be interested in her because of the strength of her relationship with Affleck. Given that the album was released at the same time as the current resurgence of dance music, and that dance music has always been where J.Lo draws the most of her creative grace, it is a mystery as to why she did not gravitate back toward dance pop music. She also had a less than stellar tour, with rumors of declining sales and a rebranding as a greatest hits tour. The difficulty does not end with a movie and record that were unsuccessful. She struggled with both of these things. In her most recent record, she has separated herself from the album. J.Lo never really put in the effort to create a devoted fan base or to provide intimate content to the same extent that other celebrities, such as Madonna and Beyoncé, put in. Even though it might appear to be restrictive, the fact of the matter is that it is not rational for her to attempt to sell a highly personalized experience through her music or art, nor is it reasonable to anticipate that others will be invested in it because this has never been her attraction. To take the story in a different direction, she would need to accomplish something truly remarkable, and This Is Me Now was not the right choice. Both the album and the era are proud of their grandeur, but they continue to maintain a mind-numbingly superficial level of sophistication. It would have been preferable if there wasn't already a great deal of excitement surrounding things. Numerous aspects of her era had the impression of being driven by public relations rather than being authentically personal in the sense that she intended to connect with her audience. Currently, there are reports that J.Lo's residency in Vegas is doubtful. According to the New York Post, Jennifer Lopez had been in negotiations with MGM Grand for a guaranteed $1 million per concert for a total of 90 dates beginning in the following year. However, casino officials had become more concerned due to the dismal sales of tickets for her maiden tour in 5 years, which followed the release of her album titled This Is Me Now. As a result of low demand, 7 concerts were removed from the schedule for this summer. In addition, her most recent film, Atlas, was unfavorably received by critics. Last but not least, Jennifer Lopez has suffered consecutive defeats. Now is the time in her professional life when she ought to feel proud of the legacy she has left behind. Although I do not subscribe to the notion that an individual needs to retire simply because they have reached a certain age, there comes a time when an artist appears to be artistically bankrupt and is merely attempting to stay up with the times. J.Lo appears to be going through that period at the moment. There are times when Jennifer Lopez works and acts as if she has something to prove, even though she is well established in the profession. It was obvious that this period was supposed to be another moment in the spotlight, yet it has turned out to be one of the most difficult periods in her journey through the commercial world. This Is Me, Live, the tour that Jennifer Lopez was scheduled to perform in the United States during the summer of 2024, has been canceled, according to representatives for Live Nation. According to the release, Jennifer is going to take some time off to spend time with her children, her family, and her close friends. In addition, J.Lo sent a personal note in which she expressed her feelings, adding, "I am completely heartbroken and devastated about this. I would like you to be aware that I would not carry out this action if I did not consider it to be a necessity. I assure you that I will make amends for my actions and that we will all be reunited in the future. You are also dear to my heart. I'll see you again soon." The entirety of this period has been nothing but a perfect storm of everything that has gone wrong for her.